What's up, my friends? 25X Flex Friday. Let's go. Mark Andrews, first play over 44.5 receiving yards. Amazing data and trends. Back this one up. Let's get to it right now. All right, I'm absolutely all over this 44.5 receiving yards to the over. But before we dive into the actual data for this play, I want to tell you, if Lamar Jackson over 7.5 rushing attempts pops back up, snag it and get it fast. Hit the over in 14 of the last 15 games where he didn't get injured when playing at home. Just an absolute phenom at home. Road splits, not as good. So I smashed the over 7.5. I posted that in Discord 36 hours ago. It got removed. I'm assuming it goes back up sometime today, maybe bumped to 8.0, at which point I'll probably still take the over 8.5 or 8.0 if it's bumped to the round number. Your call. Let's talk Mark Andrews. Now, some people might be worried about the matchup against Cleveland, but he had 80 receiving yards against them earlier this season. He's hit the over in 15 of the last 20 home games, averaging 69.3 receiving yards. He's at 63 or more receiving yards in 5 of the last 6 games. I think that he hits the over again in the second game against Cleveland at home, where he has marginally better splits, but he is with a quarterback that plays much better at home. I'm taking the over 44.5 receiving yards. I would take this up to 46.5. Now, second play, Brock Purdy under 1.5 passing touchdowns. I was actually deciding between this one and the under 30.5 pass attempts. Decided to go with the under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Jacksonville Jaguars give up 1 billion pass attempts per game, I believe, bottom 3 in the NFL. So I think maybe potentially the pass volume goes up this weekend at home, but we still keep the efficiency low. Red zone at CMC time, right? That's his territory. And they settle for field goals with Jake Moody. I'm taking the under 1.5 passing touchdowns. This continues to hit the under. He's just not been looking good in the red zone this year, and they don't give him a lot of opportunities. One of the lowest pass rates in the NFL inside the 20. Sam Howell over 36.5 pass attempts. Love this one. Seattle Seahawks giving up top 3 most pass attempts per game. And on top of that, he's hit the over in 5 of the last 6 games. Continues to have games where he throws 40 and 50 plus pass attempts. This team just can't run the football, and they're just throwing it. Their defense isn't that good. They get in shootouts all the time, and they're in Seattle for this game. I expect Howell to probably bump to 37.5, 37.0 at some point. Some of the books have already moved to 37.5, taking over 36.5 pass attempts. What's up, my friends? Thank you very much for supporting the YouTube channel. It's you and me versus the books here. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the inside. Let's go. Let's get paid. Now, seriously, that was a very handsome man. Just super handsome. Hopefully you hit the like button when he told you. But I want to be honest with you. This video is the best video weekly. You guys love this one. It's a Flex Friday slip. It's a big draw. 3,000 views per video lately. Hit the like button for me and drop a comment and tell me your favorite pick of the weekend. I want to see your favorite picks. I'm going to take the top picks that are liked the most times. I'm going to create a slip with it. It's going to be the community YouTube slip. So if we have, 50 comments after this video, and I'm going to look for all the picks with the most likes on them. I'll take the top 6. I'm going to do a flex 6 with the top commented, liked YouTube picks. Hopefully winner. And I'll review it next Friday. And I'm going to shout you out if I use your pick. Next one, Austin Eckler over half a pass rush receiving touchdown. Basically an anytime touchdown prop. This is juiced on like every single sports book right now. I like it. So give me another touchdown here. Mr. Touchdown last several seasons. Started off this year, scored in the first game, got hurt, did not score in the next 2, came back. But he scored 3 touchdowns in the past 2 games, and he's just back. He's back, man. This is what he does. He scores touchdowns. He scored in 28 of the last 39 games. He scored in 16 of the last 19 home games. This matters. They're at home. Give me the over. I like this a lot. If you have FanDuel, PointsBet, Caesars, that line is around 105 to minus 125. You can take that. But everywhere else is juiced. Minus 145, minus 180, minus 200. So be smart about where you're taking it. I love the touchdown. Samaje Perine. Oh, yeah. So Perine is on Monday Night Football at Buffalo. So potentially you have an opportunity here. And I love these plays. You have an opportunity to hedge. So let's say 5 of 5 picks have hit so far going into Monday Night Football. At that point, for sure you're getting potentially 25x back. Well, at that point, you're going to hedge. That means you would take the over. You would take the 12.5 receiving yards. You grab the under on a sports book. That way you have, no matter what, the 2x return on PrizePicks if he misses, plus whatever money you put down on a sports book if he hits the under. Totally up to you on what you do. So this season, he's actually hit the over in all 8 games. He's had 2+ receptions in all 8 games. And why does that matter? Well, let me talk through it for you right now. Over the last couple seasons, whenever Samaje has 2+ receptions, he's actually hit the over in 23 of 29 games. And more recently, he's hit the over in 13 of the last 14 games. Go back and look at the running backs that have played against the Buffalo Bills, and you have Joe Mixon hitting the over for his yardage prop. You have Rachaad White hitting the over for his receiving yards prop. Ramondre Stevenson hitting the over for his receiving yards prop. That's 3 running backs in a row that have hit the over. You can go back a little bit further, and you see Travis Etienne, you see Raheem Mostert, Devin Achane also hit it. Running backs left and right all season. Josh Jacobs also hit the over. Delvin Cook and Breece Hall both hit the over. Give me the over 12.5 receiving yards. Before we get to the last play, again, 2 things. Drop a comment down below and, of course, like the video. Remember, I'm taking the top 6 liked comments and I'm using them as a Flex 6 YouTube slip. It's going to be the community YouTube slip. I'll review it next Friday. We'll have some fun with it. I want to try to do this every Friday video. But you got to like and then drop your favorite play for NFL Sunday in the comment section. Go through, scroll through, and like the comments. You can like multiple. I don't care, but like the ones that you are like, that's a good pick. I like it. Drop your reasoning if you want. Totally up to you what you do. I'll grab the top 6 favorited comments, and I'm going to make a slip. We're going to review it. I'm so excited about this. I wanted to repeat it just to make sure everybody knew what to do. All right, Tyler Conklin, let's take away the first game of the season against Buffalo. Just didn't get his targets, had 1 freaking target. Just let's wipe that one out. You take that one away. He's actually had 4+ targets in 6 of the last 7 games. That has resulted in him actually having 3+ receptions in 6 of the last 7 games. Now, sportsbooks right now, absolutely juicing the over. The lowest line I could find was -135 on Caesars. So you have a really solid plus EV option here if the odds continue to trend in that direction. Now, let me talk about how you can put down some solid value picks because my picks potentially move by the time the video starts. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch over to the mysparty.com optimizer. You can use this. Grab that link down below. I'm going to click optimizer. Yes. Implied probability, highest to lowest. I have show 250 entries on. I'm going to turn the column visibility date. I don't care about the date. All I care about are these odds on these sports books and these DFS platforms. And there you go. Tyler Conklin, 58.12% implied probability of hitting the over. 5 sports books. Ooh, Caesars actually moved to -133. That's the best odds you can grab. Chris Boswell, under 1.5 field goals, 58.19% implied probability of hitting the under, but only 3 sports books. So I'm not on it. Remember, I want 4 or more. If I can get 5 or 6 sports books, even better. Keenan Allen, here's a good one. 58.03% implied probability, 6.5 receptions, juiced on 4 of the 5 books. I don't mind a -130 on DK. Kenny Pickett, over 0.5 an interception. 5 sports books, all juicing it, including Pinnacle, -135. Roquan Smith, under 9.5 tackles. 4 sports books taking the under, with the money coming in on the under, -138. Odds average, which is an applied probability of 57.98%. Underdog Fantasy has already moved it to 9.0. Always an interesting sign. Jackson Smith Jigba, already getting juiced on multiple books, over 3.5 receptions, high implied probability. So on and so forth. You can do this on your own down the line, find what you want. You can mix it with NBA. Guys like Russell Westbrook, over 5.5 assists, 5 sports books juicing the over, 58.31% implied probability of hitting. Jordan Poole, over 3.5 assists, juiced on 4 books. Jordan Clarkson, over 3.5 rebounds, juiced on 4 books. Derek White, over 3.5 rebounds, juiced on 4 books. Implied probability here of 57.87%. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce the name here. Denny Avdija. Well, there we go. 5 books, all juicing the under 6.5. Desmond Bain here on parlay play, under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Look, he's been bumped out on PrizePicks and underdog, juiced on 4 books to the under, so on and so forth. Do your homework. Do what you want to do with this information. Again, mysparty.com down below. Very popular video. Don't forget to do the YouTube comments. I really want to try to put together a YouTube community slip together. I think that'll be a really fun time. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. If you got some good picks and you're going to end up using the odds finder, lots of reasons to support free content. I'm going to support your wallet. I'll see you in the inside though. You want the premium, you want some extra stuff. I have 9 picks already posted for NFL Sunday. A couple parlays in there. Put a flex 6 for today's Flex Friday as well. And then, man, I'm just one of 10 cappers. Ray GQ, one of my buddies, he's also inside Discord. He's gone 4-0 in his NBA picks the last couple days. Also hit his only 6x underdog fantasy slip last night. The dude is just on fire right now. He posts Fliff only. What a genius, man. He's just finding all plus EV plays. Grab that link down below. Lots of cappers in there to hook you up. I'll see you in the inside, my friends. Let's have ourselves a day. Let's get paid.